What is going down, YouTube? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another NBA 2K14 game for you. And this time around, I decided to switch things up a little bit. Instead of the My Career, I decided to debut a brand new series on my channel, and this is the My GM game mode. For those of you that may be unfamiliar with it, this is the franchise mode in NBA 2K, where you pretty much take the role of the NBA GM and you manage the team, you manage the finances and everything like that. So I decided to run with the Los Angeles Lakers, as you can see, and this is my very first meeting with the owner of the team after I was hired. For some reason, NBA 2K decided to name the owner of the team Eric Bosnich or Bosnich, when in actuality it really is owned by the Bus family. So whatever, let's go on ahead and get into it. So the owner says, "Hey Ronnie, welcome to the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm excited to have you on board, and I'm looking forward to seeing you make a name for yourself in this organization." So it's my time to respond. I have a couple choices on responses, and I decided to go with, "Thank you, Mr. Bosnich. I'm happy to be here, and I hope my fresh perspective is what you and the Lakers are looking for." Now, you know the only reason I reply that way is because I'm really trying not to ruffle any feathers with the owner this early in the game. So depending on what happens later in the season, it's pretty safe to say that I'll be speaking my mind a lot more. But for now, let's go ahead and just keep things professional. So he's already replied a couple of times saying, "Glad to hear that, Ronnie. Well, I'm a straight shooter and I'll tell you exactly like it is. Here's what I'm expecting from you this season. We need more young talent around here. Trade for a good draft pick and not one of those end of the round trade fillers." So yeah, I got my work cut out for me. As you can see, the two choices they give me to reply are might accomplish or will accomplish. So I decided to go with the might accomplish because I can't make any guarantees based on that, especially when you consider the lack of tradable talent currently on the roster. So I really don't want to break any promises in my first year. So I reply that picks in this draft are valued pretty high now. I'll make a deal if the asking price isn't too steep. And he replies, "You'll figure something out. You usually do." Which is true. I mean, I never met the man, but he seems to know a lot about me. So that's just how I roll. And then he goes on to say, "I'm not blind to the state of this team, so I'm not expecting anything crazy like a championship." I don't see why not. I mean, that's what I expected myself. Anyway, nonetheless, I would like to see us win at least 20 home games this year. Is that a promise you can make? So early on, he's already come at me with a couple different scenarios where he wants me to guarantee something. Seeing that this is my very first day on the job and I'm going to have to completely overhaul this roster in order to be competitive, I don't feel that I'm in a position to make any sort of guarantees right now. But I do like my chances of taking 20 at home, especially when you consider there's an 82 game season. So I do think I'll be able to accomplish that. So the owner likes the sound of that news and says, at least let's give the home crowd something to cheer about every now and then. Next up, I like to discuss the wish list for this team. Oh God, here we go. More demands, more guarantees, I'm sure. I want this team to be the talk of the town, and the current lack of sellout says it's not. I want you to sell out 14 home games this season. Okay, so another opportunity for me to make another promise that could eventually lead to me losing my job. Let's think about this for a moment. So I decide not to guarantee that and just ask for a little bit of time and tell him that I'll figure it out. And then he goes, "A little birdie told me that it's possible, so figure it out." Really, dude, who is this little birdie and what the hell does it have to do with me? Come on now. So this year's budget's already been set. Here's the allocation screen. And as you can see, you can pretty much manipulate the player payroll, staff payroll, etc., etc. And one of the things I like the most about this owner for the Lakers is that he doesn't mind paying the luxury tax penalty. So it's pretty safe to assume that 90 million player payroll budget for the moment will be shot up way north of that once I just start to make some moves on the roster. And honestly, I can't wait to get to it because this Lakers roster needs work. And of course, I'll consult with you guys prior to pulling off any trades or whatnot, and I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking along those lines. So let's go on ahead and get into it. Got some gameplay to get to, but the owner has one last thing to say. I look forward to checking in on your progress from time to time, and I hope that we have a long-standing working relationship. Good to go. I agree. So diving into this game against the Golden State Warriors, somebody leaves Steph Curry wide open for some dumb reason. So I had to go back with the Mamba and reply to tie the game up. And what is this weird face that Kobe's making right now? Is he constipated or something? I mean, I don't know. This next play is a perfect example on why I need to make a couple trades because we have nobody to guard the perimeter. All of our guys are old and slow. And as a Lakers fan, it hurts me to say it, but they are all past their prime. Yes, Kobe included, as great as he is, past his prime. But I will say this, Kobe Bryant is the only player that's on my roster currently that's untradeable. So as long as I'm the GM, it's pretty safe to assume that Kobe's going to retire a Laker. And did you just see that post work by Kobe from the elbow? Oh my gosh, Kobe is going to work early. We need somebody to pick up the defensive intensity. Oh, nice job, Jordan Hill. And Jordan is another guy that I wouldn't mind keeping on the roster. I love his scrappy intensity. I mean, really, he just hustles every play. That's just what he does. I need that on my squad, some young, feisty talent that's not afraid to do the dirty work down low. So it's way too soon to say that Jordan Hill will be untradeable, but I definitely would like a player of his caliber on my roster. As Kobe just blows by the defender and goes up for the easy layup. And you know, if that were a younger Kobe, he would have bashed on Iguodala easily. So let's get back on defense. The skip pass to Iguodala, who goes in and blows the layup. Let's go. Rebounded by Kobe. Kobe's leading the break. Kicks it over to Wesley on the wing for an uncontested three. Gotta bury that. Gotta make him pay. Just like in my career series, I love shooting the three in transition. To me, it's just a no-brainer. You just gotta let it fly before the defense can get set. So back on defense, Steph Curry's at the top of the key, throws at the lob to I don't know who. That was just a horrible play altogether. He almost threw that one out of bounds. But Jordan Hill passes to Kobe. Kobe's running point guard, which I don't like by any means, but he's just going one-on-one, trying to back down Iguodala. Iguodala is not ready for this work. Oh, that was a good look. Jordan Hill on the rebound, dribbling it out, trying to reset. Got to give that up, man. Nash at the top of the key. Nash is as good as gone. I mean, I won't even lie to you guys. Wesley Johnson has it at the elbow, passes it to a wide open Jordan Hill, who misses a wide open 10-foot jump shot. I mean, come on, man, I can bury that in my sleep. Come on, dude, you're a professional basketball player. Really, dude? Anyway, getting back on defense, a skip pass to Iguodala, Iguodala to Curry, and Curry's just gonna let that fly without even thinking about it. This guy is just unconscious. He just rolls out of bed in the morning with the range from three. So moving things to the second quarter, I'm down 3 and hit a wide open Nick Young for 3. That's way too much daylight. I gotta make him pay for that. Cannot leave Swaggy P open like that. So the next Lakers possession tied 27, 3:47 to go in the second quarter, and Kobe's about to go to work. Put him in the post. But then he has the presence of mind to drop a behind the back dime to Chris Kaman, who goes in for the easy layup. That was too nice. Lakers lead by 2, back on defense. And somebody leaves Steph Curry wide open behind the 3-point line. Why would you do that? That man is almost automatic from out there. So Lakers up 2, and wait a minute. Did he just kick the ball? What happened to the kickball violation, ref? Come on, 2K, seriously? I know you want to keep the game close, but at least you got to play by the rules, man. You can't just make up your own rules as they go. As Kobe just turns the ball over, Steph Curry running a 2-on-1 break and somehow blows by Nick Young, who's in perfect position to make a play. I don't understand that. Momentum is getting away. Kobe drives baseline and bashes on David Lee and hangs on the rim. Oh my goodness, the Black Mamba is feeling it now. The worst mistake the Golden State Warriors could ever make was taking that 4-point lead, because they just awoken a sleeping giant as he blows right by the defender, lays it up with the left hand and one, but misses the free throw. I've been shooting way too many free throws with my career player. But the clock is winding down in the third quarter. Kobe with the rock, looking to get off a good shot, pulls up from way downtown at the buzzer and drills it. Oh my goodness, and then just takes a casual stroll off the court like it's nothing. So we're picking things back up in the fourth quarter. David Lee just drives in for the uncontested layup. What a defensive breakdown by the Lakers. With the minute and 32 left in the game, Kobe decides to back down in the post, drops back and goes up for the layup, and he blows it. Kobe is usually automatic anywhere near the basket. That play could have put us back up 4. Back on defense, Steph Curry drops a dime to Andrew Bogut. Come on, so now the game's tied. Moving things along to the end of the fourth quarter. Kobe on D trying to force a turnover. Gambles and leaves a man wide open for the jumper. He misses it, but somehow they grab the rebound. Bogut goes up strong and lays it in. So now Golden State has a 1-point lead. And with the game on the line, there's only one man that has the ball in this scenario, and that's Mr. Kobe Bryant, who absolutely drills a wide open jump shot with 14 seconds left on the clock. So all we need to do is play solid defense and we can get out of here with a W. The inbound goes to Curry. Then Jordan Farmar reaches in and fouls him, so that brings the clock down to 12.3. They inbound the ball again. Curry has it. Farmar's playing D on Curry. Pretty solid D. Curry passes it over to Lee. 7 seconds to go. Curry drives to the basket but gets rejected by Kobe. Pass goes to Crawford, who pulls up for 3 but gets rejected by Jordan Farmar. That is the ball game. The Lakers take the road win in dramatic fashion, finishing 87-86 over the Golden State Warriors. It really doesn't get any better than that, folks. So that's a wrap on episode 1 of my GM series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm using this episode sort of like a pilot on a TV show, just so I can gauge everyone's interest. If you want to see more of this, go on ahead and drop me a comment and let me know. And also, don't forget to click that thumbs up button, because by you actually clicking that like button, that lets me know that you want to see more and you definitely appreciate the work that I'm doing. So once again, I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it once again, and make sure you keep it locked right here on my channel, because I'm going to be experimenting with maybe a new series over the next couple of days. Don't want to give it away just yet, so just go ahead and check back and you'll see what that's all about. As always, folks, I appreciate it. That's my time, and I'm signing off. I'll see you in the next video.